Makes me happy with a smile from cheek to cheek. If feeling fancy, that's where I'm gonna be. 'Cause now I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me. No, I can't hide it. There's nothing in my sleep. I got all the magic I need. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. So excited to be here with you tonight for our pumpkin spice tutorial. Oh my God, I love pumpkin spice. I don't know about you, but I love it. I even have this super cute little, oh, you can't see it. Well, it's a pumpkin spice shirt. So I'll post my little after picture and I'll show you because it's super cute. So we are doing our fun pumpkin spice tutorial. So some of you have samples, some of you might not. That's totally fine if you don't have samples. And I know it's like 8:30 at night. So maybe you're like, okay, Ryan, I'm going to watch this and then I'm going to try it again tomorrow. Totally fine. But so your colors are on the back. So we're doing 4 colors tonight. I'll do a little other fun little tips, but we're going to primarily be focusing on our eyes tonight. I don't know, I'm really, really bright. I don't know, okay. Well, we'll see. The light adjust. So the 4 colors in our pumpkin spice palette, which I have right here. I mean, I love it. So where we have biscotti, we have candlelight, we have burnished bronze, and shiny penny. So if you love neutrals, you love browns, like this is a great, great look. And it's great on everybody. So if you are working from the samples here, or maybe you have the full size products at home, the samples here, you want to just peel off this little thin layer. And you're going to have enough color to try this again tomorrow. So if you're doing it live with me or you're doing it on your own, totally fine. So you're going to want to grab those. If you have makeup brushes, those will make your life so much easier. So, all right, hold on. Let me turn my light down first. Really, all right. All right, people are calling. Okay, guys, we are doing a makeup class. We cannot talk. So, if you have makeup brushes, I highly recommend them because they make your life so much easier. So, if we're talking just eyes today, which mostly we are, all over shadow brush is that nice. You totally need that one. We have our crease brush here. And then our eye blending brush is a must because blending is key. So maybe these colors are in your comfort zone. Maybe they're a little out of your comfort zone. But blending is key and brushes. Our makeup brushes, I love these. So these two, the all over shadow and the crease are part of the essential brush collection, but you can purchase them individually. Now, maybe you have sponge tip applicators. That's fine. You could totally use them, but some of them just will make things a little harder. So just so you guys know for that. If you want to grab an eyeliner, you can. I'm going to use brown since we're doing more of those like earthy tones. And then I have my mascara. So I'm going to be using the Ultimate. I've got Ultimate in brown and Ultimate in black. Because, I love to layer. So all I have on my face right now is I have primer on, foundation primer, and my foundation. I love this foundation. I wear matte beige C120. So that is my foundation. And then I do have brows on because brows are just super essential. So I use blonde brow tint for that. So okay, I don't know what's going on with our light here. So what I love is I have the little pumpkin spice palette comes in our palette. But you guys, if you are new to Mary Kay, our palettes are totally customizable. So that's what I love. So they fit perfectly in here. Or maybe you're like, I need the Pro palette. This will fit in like everything. Those are our blushes, which I'm gonna show those with you. So we have 4 colors here. So let me do that. So we have 4 colors. So we have biscotti, we have candlelight, we have shiny penny and burnished bronze. So 4 different colors. You could use all 4. You could use 3. You could use 2. That's the beauty of it. So I'm going to show you how I use this. But again, if you're doing this and you want to like do your own little combo, do it. I would love to see it. So whenever you're using your makeup brushes, it's important to not like run the color back and forth. I know we kind of want to do that, but I always recommend just like lightly tapping. So I'm going to start with Candlelight and I just like lightly tap it. Now, see how much color is on there? You don't need all that. So I kind of just like tap it. Now, our Chroma Fusion eye colors, if you're not familiar with them, they are intense, highly pigmented colors that give you some long lasting wear. So I'm going to just do Candlelight all over my eyelid, kind of as just like my base. So just tap it in there. If these are colors that maybe you don't normally use, start lighter. You can always build the intensity. You can always build from it. You can't take it off. So, well, you can, but you'd have to take it all off. So, just lightly add to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Shiny Penny, that coppery color, and that's going to be my all over the lid color. So I like to just do the Candlelight kind of as like just a base. And I'm going to do Shiny Penny, so that nice coppery color. And I'm going to do that all over my lid. I have a mirror on the side because it's a little hard to do this backwards. So I'm really kind of starting the my lid color right like I left a little bit of Candlelight in my inner corner. Sorry, did not know the words that I wanted to say. Oh, I love it. It's late, you know. Well, it's not late. I know some of you are like, Ryan, it's like 7 o'clock or it's 5 o'clock. But yeah, it's just been all day. So totally fine. So we are just using copper, shiny penny all over our lid. Okay, now I have a standard eye, so that's why I'm doing it all over my lid. Now, if you have a hooded eye, you might not be putting it that much on your eyelid because hooded eyes, you have a little bit of like skin over your eye. So it's really important with our next color, our crease color. So the crease color is typically your darker color. So that is going to be where you kind of give your eye definition. I like to say this is like the smoky part. So this crease brush is great because you see it's kind of angled. So this is made to get that out of there. Made to go like right around your brow bone and see how I'm like just kind of carving my eye out. It's kind of what you want to do with your crease color. So if you have a standard eye, which I have a standard eye, so when I open my eyes, you can see my whole eyelid. So for me, I am really going to just do this right along my brow bone. I'm going to start at like my lash line here and kind of just go like in a little V up to my brow bone. In just the natural way that my eye ends, that's where I'm going to go. And then I'm going to connect it and just do a little, we're going to carve our eyelid. Now, if you have a hooded eye, your brow bone is probably covered because of your eye, which is totally fine. So it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. So you're going to want to actually go, if you have a hooded eye, you're going to want to go a little bit higher than your brow bone. So it feels weird, but you want to be, you're basically like making being able to see your eye. Oh my God, I am so like tongue tied. So let me show you. So what I'm going to do is tap my color in there. So I'm going to start right at the outer corner. I like to say we're doing a little V here. So as you can see, I literally just kind of like touched that color and it made just a little bit of dimension. Now, guys, don't worry if you go a little too high. There's tricks for that. So I'm going to just kind of do like short little strokes in there. Now I'm going to stop kind of like center of my pupil there because we don't need to go all the way in. So you're kind of doing like a little curve of your eye. And if you have that hooded eye, you just want to go a little bit higher. And remember, it's makeup, so just play with it, have fun. Blending right now. So we just kind of want to get that color on there. And this is like giving your eye shape. You're seeing this now. If you want to go darker, if you want to like make more of like a smoky look, add more color to it for sure. So that you can do that. So you look like, ooh, a little crazy. But you want to blend your colors. So you don't want people to look at your eyes and go, oh, I see that color there and that. I mean, they're going to see it, but you want it to be a nice smooth transition. So that's why this eye blending brush is great. So it's like dome shaped, so it blends really well. So what you're going to want to do is like do kind of like little circles, like little swirls. And you want to just kind of soften those lines. So yes, we just did like a lighter color with a shiny penny, and then we're doing burnished bronze, which is you want to just blend it softly so that it doesn't look like two different colors. Like you want it to go seamlessly nice. And I know on my computer screen right here with my lighting, I don't know, it's just not driving well with us. It's a little like on the brighter side, but I'll post a picture. So that you can see that. Okay. I love it. So see, it just goes so smooth and so nice. But maybe you're like, okay, I want to go a little darker. So you can do that. Another thing I like to do, so sometimes you might want to like add a little bit of brightness. So you might want to take that biscotti color and you can kind of highlight your brow bone, give it a little pop. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take the cream crease brush just because it's nice little. I like the little tip of there. And then maybe you want a little bit of brightness. So on the inner corner of your eye, you could do candlelight. You can do that kind of whatever. But remember, play around with it. If makeup isn't like your jam and you're still learning, practice makes perfect. I will tell you, before Mary Kay, you would never see me doing this because I just would never teach makeup classes. But it takes practice and it's super fun. So, a little bit. You can even take a little color there and just kind of smooth it out. But the blending brush just makes everything smooth and nice. You could even, if you want like the center of your eye, you want like a more brighter pigmented color, take a little bit of your shiny penny and just kind of tap it on there just for that. So love that. Okay. So we are going to go to our eyeliner. Now, if you've not tried our new eyeliners, they're amazing. They glide on so smooth and they're waterproof. Like I love them. So I'm going to use brown. Now I'm going to do just my top lid. So the reason we do this is it's like an illusion. So that's what I love about makeup is if you can like make yourself look like anything, but you give the illusion that you have thicker lashes by going on your top lash. So this does take practice for sure. So, if you want a cat eye, if you want a thicker eye, you could totally do that. But for me, I just want like a thin line. But what you're going to do is you're going to like go right in your lash line. So close your eye and I say start at the outer corner and go in. So you usually want to go thicker to thin and really like go right in that lash line because that helps to give the illusion that you have that you have longer lashes, and you want to go thinner going in, just because it's kind of how your lashes naturally go in. So look at that. Like to look at the difference right away. You might be like, "Oh, you got some mascara," but no, it's just eyeliner. So I love that. And I will also share that little tip because sometimes when we're doing this, we get a little space, and it totally happens. But resting your pinky on your cheek definitely helps. Now, brown is good eyeliner to if you like see it got a little mix up there, but I'll show you how to fix that. But brown is good eyeliner to start with. Maybe eyeliner isn't your jam because it's less forgiving. It's not as harsh. That black is harsh, but like it's not as bold. I love it. Okay, so now you seen my little oops there. So what I want you to do is take our eyeliner brush, which this you would comb your brows. This you could actually even take like the burnished bronze and do that as an eyeliner. But what I love is I'm gonna take this and I always smooth out my eyeliner because sometimes I get a little thicker line, a little thinner line. I want it to be all uniform. So you just take the wider part here and it's gonna start at the outer corner of your eye. And you just kind of put it right together. Sorry, I don't know why my hand was up there. So you just lightly blend everything. Now, see, I'm not pulling my eye. I'm just helping it stay closed. I can never close this eye on its own. eyes, especially with your eyeliner, because if you're pulling your eye's really long. And then when you pop it open to, go back, you might be like, ooh, why do I have so much eyeliner on there? So never do that. But a little help in the closing. And it's just a little on the weird side. So eyeliner, like look at that. Isn't that amazing? With what just makeup can do for you. So I am gonna curl my lashes. So some of you had the privilege of attending Lori Hoag's makeup class last week. I loved it. So we have an eyelash curler. Well, we had these. And you can get any type of eyelash curler, but what you don't want to do, and this is what I always did, you would put your eyelashes in here and then just create, and then that's it. So you want to put it in and you want to like lightly go up with it. So go up. And it's important to curl your lashes with no mascara on. If you curled your lashes with mascara on, they're gonna break off. So don't do that for sure. So you can, do a little curls if you want. And I will tell you, the curling and going takes a little bit of practice. It's a little unnatural feeling. So I am going to go with two mascaras. I always use two. I always start with our Ultimate in Black Brown because brown gives you that base for the volume and the length. But if you are someone that has naturally long lashes, you do not need to do this. But for my friends with short lashes, you totally need to do that. So remember, you want to pop that. You want to hear a little pop when you open your mascara. If you don't hear that, it is time to get you a new mascara, and then wipe that excess off the tip. And try to do a little wiggle action if you can. Like I shared before, you can do a couple coats. Now, I always do just one with our Ultimate Black Brown, and then I'm going to do a couple more when I do my black mascara. Sometimes I wear 3 mascaras, just kind of depends. But I'm going to do Ultimate. I love Ultimate. It's great for volume, for quickness, for length. It's just really good. So I'm going to do that. Now, the more you wiggle that, you're really like coating those lashes. And oops, I got a little oops there. See that? So you want to let that dry before you just open up, or before you wipe off that mascara. Oh yeah. So really like get those lashes all coated with the wand. So that is how you want to get that mascara applied to all of those lashes, and wiggling it definitely helps. Okay. I know. Does anybody like open their mouth when they're putting on their mascara? I'm not doing it because I'm talking, but normally I'm like, oh yeah, totally do that. Okay. So you can do a little mascara on your totally fine. Okay, so we usually let the mascara dry before we kind of wipe it off. But normally I would just use a Q-tip, one. But that's something that you can do. So just use your finger and look, it came off. So don't do it like immediately after it goes on your skin. Kind of let it like sit for a minute, almost dry, but it will come right off. So I want to do a little under eye corrector. So if you want to brighten your eyes, you want to just, open it up, apply your under eye corrector. It comes in just one color. So I like to do a little on my inner corner and the outer. And then you can, I usually just use my finger. You can use a little blending sponge. You can use our cream color love about this is the eyeshadow doesn't give you fallout, but sometimes your eyes are a little on the darker side. But when I go up like this, it's kind of like smoothing out my eyeshadow. You gotta watch what you're doing. Smoothing out my eyeshadow to just make a nice little like sharper edge. Now, a little trick that I like to do when I am doing eyeshadow, sometimes I get a little higher than I want to, or it's not as like smooth. You can take a clean brush and kind of smooth it over, but this is a little trick that I like to do. So I take my under eye corrector and I'm going to put this on my hand, just like one little bit. And then I take my concealer and I wear light beige and I put it on my hand as well. And then what I do, so this is a good trick for if you know, clean up your eyeshadow a little, but also, do you ever, so I love to get my eyebrows waxed. I hate plucking my eyebrows. But maybe you're like, "Ooh, I can really see some of those hairs, and my appointment isn't until the next week." This little concealer trick helps to like give you some nice, fresh looking brows. Now you are putting concealer on it, but trust me, it's not going to look like, girl, you just have makeup on your eyes. So I just, you know, tap my little palette here, and what I do is I'm kind of like outlining my eye, and I'm putting most of my makeup where now I'm just following my natural arch. And you're just kind of, you know, cleaning that up a little bit, making those lines smoother. And I love the brush because you can get like right under those lashes. And it's just making it easier. So I love that. So I mean, hey, who doesn't want a little help? Um, the your brows if you can. And it just, you know, smooths it, makes it look pretty. Now maybe you like did a little bit too much. You can just kind of go back and with your blending brush and just smooth that out a little. But that's my little fun tip for, like, you know, in between the brow appointment. And then I'm gonna do just a little bit of cheeks. I know you don't have cheek samples, but we can't complete a makeup look without a little cheeks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Bruzy Cozy Nude. I can't talk, with our cheek brush. So just gonna dab that in there. Now, when you're applying your cheek color, don't start here and go out, because most of your color is gonna be deposited here and it's gonna look very bold. So you don't want to do that. So what I like to do is start at the outer and go in, and you kind of stop like right there. And then just go in like little circular motions. And blush just gives you a little bit of flushness, gives you a little color. Sometimes I'll put like our highlighter on there because I don't really want any like color on my cheeks, but whatever works for you. And then for lips, because we can't finish out a makeup look without our looks, I grabbed pink nude lip liner, and I'm gonna do subdued nude lipstick because, you know, I love me a nude and a neutral. Now our lip liners are great. You could even just wear them by themselves. So I'm going to outline my lips first. So start at the bottom and just go up. And I'm going to start at the top here and just do short little strokes to my Cupid's bow and do a little extra line. And this pink nude, and then I just fill it in. It's kind of the color of my lip. Little basically the color of my lips. So that's great with the nude lip if you want that color. But now maybe you love this nude, but it's like a tad too light for you. Do a little darker of a lip liner as the base, and it's gonna look amazing. So and I put that up a little too much. So all right, I love it. I love the pumpkin spice. This is one of my favorites, my favorite time of the year. Well, you know, I love a pumpkin spice latte. So I love this. I hope you guys enjoyed this look tonight. And if you have samples and you try the look live or you're trying it tomorrow, share your pictures with us here. We would love to see. Tag me. I would love it. I'll take some pictures and I'll post them as well. And thank you guys for being on here tonight. So tomorrow night, we have our Dream Big giveaway event. So if you'd like to join us for that, comment giveaway or tell your consultant and she can send you the Zoom link. Next week, we got another fun makeup tutorial. Can't remember if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, but it is coming. It is super fun. So thank you guys for being with us. Have an awesome